Hi Team We Run, Coach Alexa here, coach for Reading, South Oxfordshire and the internet. We're coming into the new year. We're not coming to it, we've arrived in the new year, much to my surprise, if I'm honest, the speed at which it's come around. And now is often the time where the fitness industry in general can get a little bit fixated on New Year's resolution and motivation and taking on the world and there is, something to be said for picking goals that you find really fun and inspiring and the right level of challenge. But I wanted to just do a quick video today to point out the fact that actually the most important thing is to build consistency and build good habits one at a time. So one of the biggest reasons why New Year's resolutions often drop off towards the end of January and we don't necessarily keep them up for the rest of the year, which is what we intended to do, is because we take on a little bit too much, or often quite a lot too much. So my suggested approach would be to layer things on one at a time. So create good habits in one area each and then gradually build on them, and start with stuff that's easy wins that set the ball rolling, that set a good positive spiral of achievement and that are easy to tick off. Because then we get into that rhythm, we build a great habit, we build a great kind of routine with what we're doing. And once we've got that routine in place, takes a few weeks, maybe a month or so, then we can build on it in exciting and new and different ways by adding on different aspects, or by pushing on with the running. So it might be I'm going to go out and I'm going to do a run and I really don't care about the distance, for example, for the first couple of weeks. I'm just going to get into a routine of running, for example, on a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Saturday, and that's it. And that's great. And then after 2 or 3 weeks, you might have embedded that routine a little bit. Okay, maybe I'm going to get a little bit more specific about the runs that I'm doing. Or maybe I'm going to add on doing some at-home strength work on 1 or 2 different days as well. So whatever your goals, think about how you can make them kind of easily achievable and then can be built upon. And as I say, don't try and bite off too much more than you can chew, and pick things off one at a time. Make things a lot easier to stick to. And it's kind of programming our brain a little bit. I think for some people, a massive, big, scary goal can be super motivating, but for a lot of us, it's just a bit like, oh my goodness, where on earth do I start there? So the goal with this more kind of iterative, gradual approach is to have the brain looking at what you've got in store for it that week and going, yeah, that's doable. That'll be fun. That'll be exciting. That'll be interesting. But that's doable. So yeah, have a bit of a go. Layering different goals on gradually over the weeks, starting with easy little bite-sized chunks you can tick off, and coming up with a way of just rewarding yourself for it. So for me, it is literally printing things off and ticking them off, a tick sheet on the fridge or a spreadsheet. Love a spreadsheet on my computer, but find good ways of just acknowledging your achievements as each week goes by. Happy running.